Hi, I would like to talk about a few brands related to fashion. When I was studying fashion and clothing technology in one of the biggest institute of this country, we got a lot of assignments. This assignment is related to merchandising. We went to many shops that is related to many brands, international brands. And before that, I was working in a very big IT concern, IT and ITS based private concern. That is the MNC, multinational company. I told you about it. I worked as a technical support representative. The grade was 3. I told you about it. And at that time, I bought 3 shirts. That's my favorite. And you know what? Within 3 to 4 months, I put on weight. My weight was increasing. That was the drastic change. Drastic change in my weight. I was not quite thin, but not overweight, not obese. I could say that. And after getting into Bangalore after 4 to 6 months, the weight was increased, and that was the drastic sudden increase, and I was not able to control it. I faced a lot of issues. That's not quite physical, but the weight issue is there. All of a sudden the weight was increased, and I couldn't wear those shirts, and I really liked it. There was just one big central mall that is located close to Bellandur. There were very few malls at that time close to Marathalli, and this one is a very well-known shop. This is Shoppers Stops. In Shoppers Stop, I bought 3 shirts. I would like to tell you about it, and also I just wanted, show you this one as well. Whatever I bought at that time, still there. After that, I tried yoga. I did my best, and I was able to maintain the weight. And you could see the year. Why should I have to show you all these things? There is no need at all, right? I just want to talk about the brands. That's why I'm just trying to show all these cards. And I just wanted to tell you that, and it's all related to the old cards, and the dress, whatever I have purchased out of these outlets, are still, it's really good, long lasting. I could say that it's not much faded, and not frayed, and it's still working. So I just want to tell you about a few brands. I purchased these 3 shirts in 2010. This one, you know about this brand. Excellent. Still in good shape. You could see it. It's not faded in the fabric, as well as even the construction. You could see the princess lines here. Having the best fit. This one is really great. I really like this one. And this one is quite interesting. This is from this brand. As I told you, that time my weight was doubling. So this one is size is XL. This is from this brand. You could see the the structure or the pattern. You see the color still there, and nothing happened. And this one is from Annabelle. Yeah, sort of tuxedo shirt. And you know what? This one is having the half sleeve. So it is not added under the category called as tuxedo. Tux, they say tux. But if at all, if you really want to choose the shirt, you should buy it, 3/4 or full sleeve. And that tux, that particular tux will have a bow, or, having the pattern like this. That's quite formal. Tux is formal as well as casual, but you need to know about many facts related to the tux. And this pattern, we can call it as yoke. I bought all three from Shoppers Stop in 2010. You can check it. As of my knowledge, I bought it in 2010. Maybe you can add the period 2010 to 11. And let us talk about the brands. I'm wearing the hoodie. This is the sweatshirt from H&M. It's quite comfortable and it's very warm. And it's very nice. I bought many things out of that brand. And I have no complaints. As of now, it's all fine. Except the t-shirts. Those t-shirts are a bit faded after 2 to 3 washes. The color is going away. Please try to understand few things. When you are choosing the brand, you must understand these factors. That is related to my experience. It is my point of view. I can simply suggest you. That's your wish. You can buy it or not. That's related to your wish. When you choose the brand, you are having the trust, or by words from your friends, mostly from your family or from your friends. You are getting the response, or maybe you could see the shirts are quite good, or the blouse, whatever. when you think that it is the brand, I just want to buy it because that is related to one particular brand. That is the good idea. I'm not saying that the brand is going to cheat you, but you must consider few points related to the dress what you want to wear. See, you have the options. At first you need to check that is related to the comfort. You need to check the comfort, whether it is comfortable or not. Otherwise you will never ever going to wear that for sure. It might be related to the fabric, or simply it's related to the size issues, or somewhere the shoulders are dropping. Some issue will be there. So you need to find it out. That is related to the trend, that is related to the brand, that is related to the season. That's all fine. But what about you? Your comfort is the first thing. You cannot ignore that. If it is not comfortable, let me tell you, that will be there in your wardrobe for years. And you will not throw the things out of the wardrobe just because you bought it, you liked it, and you paid for it. Don't do this mistake. If it is comfortable, if you go and check if the shoulders are matching, I know if it is oversized, the shoulder drop is fine. And if it is formal or semi-formal, you need to check many factors. The fit on your shoulder and how it is, projecting your figure. Everyone is having unique figures. Unique features. Sorry. Everyone is having unique features. The beauty is related to many things. Someone is having the broad shoulders, small waist. There are many shapes: apple shape, triangle shape, hourglass shape, petite. Many things are there. So you need to understand about your shape. Which one is going to suit your body? Don't mistake me. It's all about your comfort. Then that should fit. When you choose the dress, that's going to embrace your body and it's going to project the right image what you have. Or if at all, if you want to hide something, you need to choose those things. Oh yeah, I got bit tummy, I just don't want to show that. Or there are many things, right? You know about your body, so you must understand which dress is going to give you the mirror effect. Your body is there, and if you put that dress on, is it adding the value or is it decreasing the value? I'm not saying that it's I just don't care about it, or I'm only concentrating on the figure. That's not like that. If you choose the right dress, if it is fitting, if it is having the right fit, then it will definitely going to add lot of look, and it's going to bring the best out of your figure. That's going to add more value to your figure. So you need to check the comfort in the shape. According to the shape, you need to check the fit. The fitting should be there. So second thing is about the fit. Third, about the colors. You need to check whether that color is related to the season or not. Why do we have to consider about colors? I just want this color, I just want to wear it. Why should I have to bother about it? That's none of my business. Everyone is having, different perspective. Point of views will be quite different. But why do we have to consider the color quotient? Why? Color quotient. Color is quite important. Why do we have to wear the particular color according to the season? That is also very important. In summer, if you choose the very light colors, that's not going to absorb more sunlight. We are living in the tropical country. In summer is having high temperatures, and we must consider this point. We must choose the light colors, pastel colors. In summer, spring is just following the summer, and at that time you can choose different colors. Having lot of colors that is going to represent spring. That's going to suit, right? There will be less sunlight and more rain, or more blossoms, and you will be colorful like the nature around you. You're going to blend with the nature. That's related to summer spring colors. So autumn fall is also like that. Why do we have to choose the dark colors? When you get out, it is related to the west. In west, the sunlight is quite less at the season. When you talk about the fall, winter, or autumn, fall, that time the sunlight is quite less. So when they go out, when they wear the dark colors, and it's going to absorb more sunlight, and that will make you very warm. You can feel the warmth, cozy feeling will be there. So you can choose dark colors in autumn, fall. That time you can choose dark colors. You can choose the colors according to the place where you live in, or according to the weather. If at all, if you don't mind about the seasons, you need to care about these things, because if you are not at all getting out, and you don't have to bother about anything. But we are not like that. We have to go out and do something. So obviously sunlight, rain, all other weather related factors should be considered when you choose the attire. So we talked about three things. First is comfort, second is fit, third is color. What is the fourth one? Fourth one is related to the brand, of course. Which brand is going to... there are many brands. You can choose any brand as per your budget, or maybe, I don't say that is related to budget. If you really want to buy one particular product, say that is quite essential and that is available out of this particular brand, then you need to buy that. There is no other go, right? See, I need a pure woolen shirt. I don't get it. Everywhere I get something else. So I need to choose the brand where I can get the pure woolen shirt. So you need to choose one particular brand according to the needs, according to your needs. And to invest something, if at all, if you think that why should I have to invest my money for this, that is required when you are preparing yourself for traveling or getting into some other country. If you don't choose the right clothing, it will be quite difficult. Again, that is related to the comfort point. But here, the need is also there. Need is a bit different than comfort. First thing is comfort, that you have to choose, no other go. So when you buy the pure woolen shirt, that will be quite, it's not quite thick like sweaters. Of course, that is also a sweater, but that will not be having the very thick material. It will be thin, but still it's going to give you enough, it will be quite warm. So you can decide something according to your needs. What do you want? Are you going to buy something for traveling? Where are you going? Related to trekking, hiking, cycling, swimming. How about sportswear? That is really important. You need to choose one shelf to keep all your sportswear. That is really important. If you are not at all getting into any sort of exercise or gym related stuff, then that's going to affect another wardrobe that is related to medicines. So you need to choose wisely. What do you really want to do? What do you really want to buy? And when you talk about the brands, as I told you, there are so many brands available under one roof. You can get into the Shoppers Stop, or you can get into the Westside, or you can get into the Pantaloons. In Pantaloons, you can get so many varieties, as well as in Shoppers Stop. There are so many brands available. And I trust all these brands because, all these shops or the retailers, because they are able to get the best. There are many brands, I will talk about it. I will talk about Zara and Marks and Spencer, and I have the list. I will tell you. When you talk about the brands, there are so many brands, right? If I don't tell you, then that will be the mistake, or I don't know. I just don't want you to understand that you know only these brands. Of course, there are many brands, international brands are there. When you talk about the international brands like Prada, Roberto Cavalli, and Giorgio Armani, and Prada, Vogue. So many brands are there. It's not just related to the attire, related to perfume, related to glasses, related to many accessories, and Let us discuss those things later. Alright, and I will be back with those things, I mean, those details, those information related to many international as well as domestic brands. And I will talk about the domestic stuff as well. That is also inevitable. There are so many things available, even in the market. When you go for the brand, there are so many domestic brands as well as many handloom stuff, handicrafted, handloom, handspun, organically dyed. Those things are available. And those things are available in a very big luxury brand called Fab India. I will talk about all other brands in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.